shit solid. Shit gonna fall like a motherfucker. What's the deal? We back and push this back. So it's the boy Ben McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Back again, I got the dark blue tee on, still wrinkly as ever. Shouts out to everybody showing love. Today's episode 7, part 7 of Illuminati Talk. Today's episode, I'm going to be doing pretty much a Q&A, pretty much speaking to people, answering their questions, whoever people that come in, ask them what they wanted me to talk about. A few topics I want to talk about. I want to talk about androids and daggone robots and clones, all that good stuff. Them controlling the weather. I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff going on with the Kobe Bryant thing, man. That thing right there is really creeping me out. Like, there's a lot of stuff I done picked up on the Kobe Bryant, the coronavirus. We'll just talk about a lot, but basically whatever y'all want me to speak on, whatever y'all thoughts is, I'm going to just mix it up with that. No, I'm supposed to drop the Little Nas X videos this past Sunday. Man, I got behind on all my stuff, and I didn't get time to finish it. And I don't want to put out a product that's not perfect, that's not to my standard, not to my liking. And then editing take a long time. It'll take a really long time. I can't stand that mess. Oh yeah, the Tyler Perry situation. We gotta speak on that. So, but let me get the shout outs in for the first people that came in. Shouts out the host. Oh shit. I gotta fix my football back here to hold my stuff up. Shouts out to everybody coming in. Shouts out Upward Ninja. Upward Ninja, what is up with it? Is it Upward? Like, why is your name Upward? What does the Upward part stand for? Shouts out Martin Perez. Shouts out East Coast Cuz. Shouts out my boy Tycoon B. He supports the channel a lot. Young PTV. Shouts out to him. He supports the channel. Nitro Go Crazy. What's the deal? Blah, blah. What's the deal? Martin Perez. Brianna. Chanel. What's up? My boy Little Shane. I got to check your new music out. I ain't get the chance to check out your new stuff. But as soon as I got this live, my guy will check it out. Derek RJ. Shouts out to you. I found a video 2 Chainz freezing like MK Ultra. Send that to me via my email at patrock1982@gmail.com. Again, or you can send it to me in the DM at p.a.1216 on my Instagram of the video 2 Chainz. I want to see 2 Chainz have an MK Ultra lockup. She is Melanin. What's good? Hey, I'm about to start reading the book called The Saturn Death Coat. Yeah, I gotta look that book up. My boy Don Noosh. I still can't pronounce that. My boy Don New, man. Shouts out to him. Hey, man, your Instagram be popping. I like following you on Instagram, Don. You got a lot of good information on Instagram. Your Instagram is how my Instagram need to be looking. For real. I might put you in charge of mine. Shouts out to Shake TV and Mira Michael. Shouts out to everybody. But yeah, let's talk about Tyler Perry, man. So Tyler Perry recently had it where his nephew died in prison. He got, they said it was like a suicide or something. They said they found him hanging, and the family is suspicious about it. And I'm like, nah, y'all need to be suspicious about that mess, because these celebrities, like I said, when these people, family members die around them, it always happened in a crazy, miraculous case. And I knew for a fact that Tyler Perry, it was time for him to have a sacrifice sooner or later. And yeah, Tyler Perry, we all know that he's known for dressing up as drag as a female. And y'all need to watch Comedy Hype with DC Curry. And he said that they tried to get him to wear a dress on three separate occasions. And he says the dress is more like you bowing down to them, saying, hey, oh, damn, Dwayne Wade's cousin just got killed? All right, let me get my pen. We got a lot of topics. We still talking to Tyler Perry. But he said that the DC Curry, the uncle from Next Friday, I don't know if you've seen Next Friday, but if you've seen Next Friday, he said he was the uncle. He was Uncle Elroy. But he said that the dress is like you bowing down to them. So Tyler Perry came in wearing the dress. All right, Monique also had an interview. Go look this up. This came from Monique. She's part of them boys too, whether y'all like it or not. She's part of them boys, but she's down with them, but she doesn't want to be down with. She's down with them, but she didn't do everything she was supposed to do. Let me elaborate on my point. She had an interview where she said Tyler Perry told her to go to the hotel room and do what she was supposed to do, and her career wouldn't be where it's at. Tyler Perry told her that. So that lets you know that what he goes out and does, he goes to these hotel rooms and does all that stuff. Yeah, man. Shouts out to OG Scotty Blinks, man. He in here, man. That's my boy, man. That's my uncle right there. My uncle OG. And my old white uncle, man. Shouts out to him, my Canadian uncle. But I knew for a fact it was time for Tyler Perry to have his sacrifice soon. And I don't think it's going to be enough for Tyler Perry. Because, And y'all be tripping me out how I say because, man. I don't say because. I never pronounce it that way, but because. I might put on a t-shirt. Becoste. Because, man. Get the because t-shirt. It's going to be a dead alligator on it. But I knew it was time for him because he has this whole, what's it called? He has his whole Tyler Perry Studios. Y'all see how big that thing is? Like a daggone city. And Tyler Perry, man, I really think he might be playing for the other team. I don't think he is down with women, if you know what I'm saying. So I knew for a fact that Tyler Perry's down with them boys. I might need to do a breakdown on him as well. But it was only a matter of time if we had to have a sacrifice sooner or later. And when I seen him, I'm like, yo, what the hell? His cousin came out of nowhere. Monique just signed a new deal. She probably went to that hotel room. But it was just time. And then Monique got an Oscar, y'all. People just don't get Oscars like that. Grammys and Oscars and all that good stuff. You got to attend the rituals. And I'm pretty sure she just got in, but she didn't get all the way in. And they didn't like that. But she's working. It's almost like how Dave did. Dave got in, seen some stuff, and Dave got out. But look, they made Dave come back quick, fast. They don't be playing with Dave. Somebody around Dave was going to get tucked in. Ryan, Amy, how long I've been live? I just went live like 5 minutes ago. About 5 minutes ago. So they said Dwayne Wade's cousin got killed. Let me tell y'all, Dwayne Wade had was it his aunt or cousin got shot in the head while walking her child in Chicago. This was years ago. This is when he was playing. She got shot in the head while walking her child down the street, right, in a drive-by shooting. All right, now Dick Gregory, who's I feel like he was down with him too. You know, he was a truther. But I feel like Dick Gregory we played both sides of the field. I feel like he was in it, started talking about it, because Dick Gregory knew way too much and did way too much. But Dick Gregory said that if you pay attention, that when they start killing these people, they're always doing headshots so they can harvest their organs. So for her to be in a drive-by shooting, and y'all, I shoot guns. You know, anybody who shoots a gun, you know, just driving by shooting, it's going to be hard to do a headshot. Because when you shoot the bullet come out the gun like that right there. It comes out stupid. You know, the bullet does not come straight. It comes very stupid out. Like you can literally have somebody 10 feet in front of you. You can shoot and miss them. You can point the gun at them because the bullet comes out real stupid. It depends on how you're holding everything. You know, so for her to get shot in the head signifies that. And even when the Heat won their ring that year, there was a lady, Chris Bosh's masseuse. She died in the home. Miraculously, out of nowhere, just died in the home. So these celebrities be having a whole lot of sacrifice they be having to put out. You know, Dwayne Wade, I feel like this whole thing with his son, because I noticed he's very popular now. He has like a rap song out. He has an ESPN show coming. He has like another show coming, another documentary out. So I feel like him doing that for his son with his gateway of coming into the elites. Because you got to look, these people sacrifice their kids to get into to sacrifice their kids, or they sacrifice a person to open up these new doors for them. Trayvon Martin's fans, I got it off the Power of God's channel. This is where my source came from. Go follow him. I like him. You know, the Power of God's channel. I think it was the Chosen One. Whatever. I don't know. Anyways, he broke it down that Trayvon Martin's family is all Masons, and they sacrificed Trayvon Martin to get into the big leagues with the new celebrities, to get around Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, all them. And people do that stuff for fame, man. The price of fame, the price of be rich. People go crazy lengths to do that stuff, and they will even sacrifice their kids. And I don't even know how they can sleep at night. That's why most of these celebrities are very, very rich, but they suffer from a lot of depression. Like, it always baffled me to see that these celebrities are living probably some of the best lives on the planet, but they all have mental issues. They all want to quit the game. They're always gotten all types of stuff because they do so much bad things and they can't even sleep at night. So let me see what people are saying. I did say I want to get Q&A from them. Power God, the truth. I like his channel. You know, I really like. They did all the 666 hands after winning. So did LeBron. LeBron, I got a video. I'll probably after I post this one, I'll post it on my channel where he won a game the other night. It was an all-star game, and as soon as he won, he did this right here. LeBron always throws some horns up. LeBron is not. He lets it be known that who he's down with. You know that he's down with them boys, and they don't care. But see, here's the thing I want y'all to understand: that people are like, oh, why they need these celebrities? Well, you got to work for them. And I was talking to a lady earlier, and she's an Eastern Star, And she said, well, hey, this guy's a Mason, and he wouldn't lie to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, Masons and Eastern Stars. Masons don't lie to Masons, and they can't lie to Eastern Stars. And she said it breaks the code. So a lot of these people have to be down with them and have to get into that just for a code of honor, just for a code, basically. Just it's to for you to follow agenda and take more orders. It's almost like a little, just imagine a brotherhood. Yeah, if you ever been part of the brotherhood, like a job or something, a group of friends, you're going to be more loyal to your friends and do more stuff for them than you would if, say, it's just somebody else you just met. So that's why a lot of these celebrities come in, they get initiated. They just so they know they'll push the agenda, they'll do what they say, they'll be as controversial as possible. And it's like I said, they all about distracting us, keeping us from banding together and breaking down the house because we pay all the taxes. Who my homeboy want? You need to be on my live. LeBron did what both hands throwing after winning. It rigged is what belief you study. Right now I'm just learning. Javon Whitehead asked me what belief do I study. Right now I'm just learning spirituality. As far as me pertaining to a belief like a particular religion, I don't pertain to any of them. I'm still, like I said, I'm still finding myself at this moment in time, and I'm just trying to learn myself spiritually. I can't really get with all the different, there's so many different books and religions and so many different characters. It's just, I can't really just pick, like just say, hey, this is the correct one. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff to study out there. There's so much stuff to learn. Right now I'm learning about how people like Buddhists and stuff and people in yoga and how they have all these different mantras and there's like millions of different gods on different planets and stuff. It's just, I seen on Joe Rogan's podcast, this dude was talking and I started reading on that, and it's really amazing me. So I'm just really on spirituality, finding myself, because there's a lot of stuff I learned on the road, but that's pretty much sums up where I'm at religiously. When you sell your soul, you don't have emotions. No. The 60 Psyops was a CIA called the LSD. This comment comes from OG Scotty Blinks. Go follow him on his channel too, y'all. He talks about a lot of cool stuff. Really cool guy, down to earth. Smoke a lot of good herb. He'll put you on some game. If I was still smoking, man, I'd probably go out and buy some. You know what I'm saying? But once I go like maybe another year and a half, I might toke up again. You know what I'm saying? But this comment comes from OG. He says the 60 PSYOP was a CIA. All the LSD was made in UCLA. The rock stars had military intelligence parents. I agree with that. Hannah Montana's father, Billy Ray Cyrus, when Hannah Montana got out, he said that Hannah Montana, well, what's her real name? What's her name? It's not Hannah Montana. Miley Cyrus. Damn. He said that Miley Cyrus was taken over by her handlers. So she had handlers, and he said this in an exact document. You go look this up. He said this in an interview. He said that he let the Disney handlers get to him, and now he can't even get to her. That's why she had all this crazy erratic behavior. A lot of these celebrities have parents are in the CIA. Nicole Kidman, her father was, I don't know if he was in the CIA, but I know he had a lot of MK Ultra stuff. And Nicole Kidman is really down with them boys. Tom Cruise, he watched the Eyes Wide Shut, I think, and then she plays the wife in Eyes Wide Shut. She did play the Eyes Wide Shut. I forgot that guy's the director of that movie's name. But yeah, he was down with them too. NBA superstars are handpicked puppets. I agree. What about Steph Curry? He claims to be Christian, but he's making too much money not to be down with him. You cannot get a $200 million deal without being down. I really think Steph Curry an android, man. It might sound stupid, but man, I'm not. There's a picture I found where in the 1950s they were making a Terminator. Like, he is a human body. They were putting all types of robots and stuff into it. And I really feel like, 2019, 2020, by now they got that stuff mastered. They got all that stuff mastered, like far as like making like androids. But Steph Curry can claim to be a Christian. Just because somebody claims to be a Christian doesn't mean that's what their intent is. You've seen plenty of pastors be over churches and they molest little girls and stuff within the church. We had a female come to a church, and they told her not to come to the church, and she came to the church. She's already got kicked out from a church. She came to this church to preach, She was there for like a week and a half and stole all the money. So people can claim Christianity as much as they want. They just do that as a ploy to say like they're a good person, and they really got a lot of bad stuff. Shouts out to football dude. Max Kellerman sacrificed his brother. I agree. Max Kellerman is a terrible ESPN commentator. Talk about your third eye experience one more time, bro. Man, that joke was the creepiest thing in the world. I wouldn't tell nobody to open up. Oh yeah, Miley, that's what it was. I wouldn't tell nobody to open up their third eye. And that director that I was just previously talking about was Stanley Kubrick. Like up the live stream, guys. Just shout out to my boy Dom, man. We got 60 people in here. Let's get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the likes up. I've been on that Max Spears, bro, since the last live. And Ryan, Amy, please put in the comments what you think and what you have learned from that. That's Max Spears. They tucked him in all the way. I would love to do like a channel dedication to him, but if it was easy to build subs, because he was a hidden gem. Nobody really knew about this guy, and they tucked him in quick, fast. Kobe was sacrificed. Yes. I feel like all the NBA players, I feel like everybody in entertainment is Illuminati puppets. They got to be down with them. And it's the ones that get kicked to the curb who ain't down with them. They all got to have some type of initiation. Curry ain't an android. The NBA has madness in the ball. Yeah, it could, but I'm just going by the android because Curry he did his arm like this. See, I did my arm like that. See that? See my guns came. I'm going to the gym. And these little guns. These were here like little 38s. I say it's like I say I got a 9mm. But we're gonna get it up. We're going to the gym. But see, Curry did this right here during the game, and an X popped up, and then it went away. It's almost like if you watch it was one of them games where they had the pictures on their body, and it was like polygoned up. And I seen that, like, man, Curry might be. And then when I seen Jalen Rose froze, y'all seen Jalen Rose like this? Froze. Shaq froze up. Like I said, man, he might. And then Paul George snapped his leg in half. He came back like nothing. Like his leg didn't get snapped in half. So I'm like, hey, these NBA players might be on to something. You know what I'm saying? Like these athletes, I feel like some of these athletes be bred. But see, here's the thing. Here's what I think. People are like, well, they got parents and they got all this. I'm like, yo, we in the time now where everybody can be actors. You know what I'm saying? This is my little tinfoil hat coming out. This is me. I need to go in my kitchen real quick and get some aluminum foil and put it on. But this is just a conspiracy I come up with. And it's I feel like they all actors, even the parents, even the neighbors, you know. I feel like they all actors. They raise these kids up from bread. Like we'll use an example like a Zion Williamson. You know what I'm saying? He's an athletic freak. You know what I'm saying? Like what if his whole family was just all actors? LeBron James too. What if they're just all actors? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause people who get too close to them, they get tucked in pretty fast. They get tucked in all the way. And I know that LeBron wife don't really say too much. You know what I mean? Like, what if they all just acting? You know, this that's why I tell people. People be like, oh, Jada Pinkett Smith said this. I'm like, she's an actor. She's an actress. You gonna trust what she says? Oh, Will Smith feels this way. He's an actor. Then there's a lady who was in Congress, and I'm not good with remembering names, y'all, but she was on the board with Congress, and they arguing. She said when it's all done, everybody just laughed it off. She said they all was acting. So what if all these individuals are all just straight actors playing the game to keep us paying taxes and working? You think Zion is down with them boys? Man, I just think Usain Bolt. Yeah, he's another one. I think Zion Williamson, he's probably just a bred athlete. I think he's just MK Chow, like Tiger Woods, all the rest of them. Everybody, well, you just can't say that, man. These are like, I gotta look. You can raise a million kids to play golf. As soon as they come out the womb to now, they probably will still never be good as Tiger. I don't know if some people want to come in and say, well, you just can't always call that good talent on the Illuminati and stuff. You're just a hater. Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's some MK Childs out there. I gotta look, there's MK Ultra bred Childs out there. My boy King J Shows says nobody is a robot. Hey man, look that robot stuff, man. They might be demon possessed, but the thing about where that technology came from, it came from another dimension, man. So they could be. Look that robot stuff up, man. There could be some robots out there. I believe either they clones, robots, androids, or one of them. Weinstein didn't kill herself. Oh, heck no. We all know that. Shout out to Ash Death, man. She comes in and support the channel a lot. I really love when people just constantly keep coming up. It feels like I got a personal connection. Like, yo, that's family right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've never seen him. LeBron on Pez. Yeah, I agree that he's on LeBron James is on performance enhancing drugs. Shit, I need to go find me some. Shit, I'm trying to get big out here, get swole. But I wouldn't do them drugs, man. I can't do drugs no more. I get sick. What you make of Kanye West Sunday service? You think is legit? No, I don't think nothing Kanye West do is legit. Kanye West is the biggest Illuminati puppet in the game. If you watch the video Power, this is what I say about people, man. People be like, "Oh man, you're a lunatic, man. You're a crazy conspiracy theorist, man. It's not even this right here is not even conspiracy. This is fact." He put all that mess in his video, in the Power video. He said, "How can one man have all that power?" And he told you, "How can he's down with the Mason, he's down with Illuminati and them." And then his album, beautiful cover, beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy, was a demon messing around with an angel, basically saying that, "Hey, we're gonna mess with the good and the bad." You know what I'm saying? And he's just gonna be just basically blatantly talked down on being good, basically, or religion, you know what I'm saying, Christianity, whatever, however you want to put it. And if you listen to that album, he said the devil, pretty much every song the devil got mentioned. And then that was the same album that had Monster, the same year Eminem dropped Monster. Like, I don't trust nothing Kanye West do. He's a big Illuminati troll. He's a puppet. He puts a lot of stuff. I understand he's saying he found Christianity. But I don't believe it. I feel like it's just a ploy. Because he did come out with Jesus Walks. And a few years later, and he said he didn't even write that song, but then a few years later, he's doing all this crazy stuff. And this man sacrificed his mama. He came on TV and said he sold his soul to the devil. It was a crappy deal. Came with a couple toys like a Happy Meal. Come on, man. Y'all. Yeah, I don't trust nothing Kanye West do. I don't even trust his music no more. His music's trash now. Life of Pablo is trash. Yay. He even had an album called Yeezus. He's been very blasphemous towards that, basically mimicking Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And I know people gonna come in, well, you say you don't even believe in Jesus, man. I know y'all about to come in, and some people gonna come in and say that. But what I'm saying is, if I know what Jesus stands for, he stands for righteousness, right? So you're gonna get a guy like Kanye West who's gonna stand in front of that, you know what I'm saying? So I can see where there's an issue with that, especially if majority of the people are Christians. So Tyson's Fury, a reptilian, he licked Wilder's blood. He might just be a nasty dude, you know what I'm saying? He licked his blood. I don't think Tyson Fury is a reptile, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like a reptile would put themselves into a situation like the reptilians are very, very, very smart individuals who come from higher dimensions, and they are very, very strategic. They wouldn't put themselves in the ring like that. Matter of fact, they look at all this stuff and like it's games to them. My boy Devin asked me, do you think Eastern Stars and Masons are bad and evil? By what I looked up, yeah. But I know personal people that are Masons. I know personal people that are Eastern Stars. Some of the nicest people in the world. I remember I was thinking about being a Mason when I was like about 4 years ago. I was thinking, I went and spoke to this dude. It was a random dude. I was at a strip club, and it was a random dude. He had the pyramid on the chain. He had like the Freemasonic sign and the pyramid on the chain. And I said, hey man, I want to be a Mason. I think about joining. He was like, you a Christian? You read the Bible? And I was like, yeah. At the time, that's what I pertained to at the time. And I was like, yeah. And he said, well, you want to get to know your Bible. He said, there's a part in the Bible that says you shouldn't take an oath. He said, go read that verse. He gave me the verse. He said, go read that verse and study that verse. You might want to rethink about joining. So when he told me that, I was like, I don't know. But yeah, I really think that I looked up a lot of YouTube videos on ex-Masons, and they talked about it, how it brings the devil into your home, how it brings evil into your home, how it invites certain things into your home. But like I said, I know people personally that are Eastern Stars, that are Masons, and they're good people. So I say if you're going to join, take it at a grain of salt. Some people need that type of structure in their lives. Yeah, like I said, my personal opinion, I say yeah. I think they're evil. Yeah, I say yeah. The lower levels, nah. No, the lower level Masons don't know the plans. Like real lower levels, they just doing it for other ones. Yeah, let's get into the preachers. She is melanin. What you want me to say about the preachers? Cause a lot of these preachers really ain't preaching the gospel. They really not preaching what they supposed to be preaching. They really ain't living the way they supposed to be living. Like, we had Pastor Wilson out here doing business out here. Pastor Wilson was going ham. I hope y'all know about Pastor Wilson. We had a pastor in my community. He was busting every girl down to church. He was busting them down. So everybody's not perfect. You know, that's why I tell people like, hey, when you go there, you just can't. You if people be like, oh, why you still? I go to church with my father sometimes. And he found out recently that about my views on religion, and he called me talking about, boy, what are you talking about? You don't believe in this? That's my father's voice, and I'm like, oh man, but I still will go to church because I like the positivity that it brings. I like hearing the word, but I take it from what they're saying. Like I said, I just don't pertain to the actual characters in it, but the knowledge and stuff from it, yeah, that's great stuff from it. So a lot of them don't even go by that. But you gotta look, you gotta understand. That's why I tell people read on your own and all the other good stuff. What other people saying? Joel Osteen's a false teacher. Facts. How you feel about Pop Smoke? But what I've been reading about Pop Smoke, this question comes from K Love. Shouts out to K Love. How I feel about Pop Smoke, when I first felt about it, when I first did my first initial video on him, I felt like Pop Smoke was not an Illuminati sacrifice hit. I thought that it was like some real street shit. Started looking into it. Man, it was Illuminati everywhere. Watch the Gematria Effect video. Hey, y'all go watch that channel. I really like shouting out other people's channels. I can't say I don't. If they're bigger channels, but I don't care. Go watch the Gematria Effect. He puts a lot of time into his craft. A whole lot of time. And I watched that video, man. Like, man, the numbers are adding up. The 2033, the address, everything else. I really, yeah, they sacrificed my boy Pop Smoke. You know, he wasn't my boy. I never listened to none of his music. Never. Even the devil is real. God is real. Open your eyes. Shouts out to King J. Shows. I live 14 minutes away from a Mason Lodge. I live like 2 minutes away. One of my co-workers at Mason. This comes from Derek RJ. This comment. One of my co-workers, a Mason, and me and him had a heated discussion on Illuminati stuff. He had dismissed every theory I said. Ryan Amy asked me, do I see spirits often? Not as much as I used to. Exposing sins. Good job, bro. I know that somebody, they said that the Masons, they all worship Lucifer. And if you really break down where they came from, they have like, when you go in there, it's like, I've never been in one. They said there's 3 different books. And they say it doesn't matter which religion you do, as long as you believe in a higher power, and the higher power they believe in is supposed to be Baphomet Lucifer. So they evil, man. They have spiritual senses. Ryan, what did it look like? What is Ryan talking about? Yeah, but I done seen a few damn creepy ass spirits. Jay-Z should have to pay reparations to his people. Him and Oprah, free Bobby Shmurda and Bill Cosby. I don't know if Jay-Z and Oprah are gonna do that though. I don't think they're gonna pay anybody. You gotta do a dad character. My dad's voice. Hey man, he said he wanted to be on the show, man. He called me, and cause I know I did on my last live stream. I briefly mentioned my stepfather. He wasn't really my stepfather. He was my mom's boyfriend, but he was like a stepfather. So my father called me. He said, "Boy, what are you talking about?" He said, that was your stepfather? I'm your father. I'm your daddy. You had a childhood. I'm like, bro, that was part of my childhood, man. Living with that man, I lived with that man for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So he had all them dogs in there. Like, I don't know what's going on through Buddy's head. I don't know. But my father came in and he said he wants to be on the show. I told him he's more than welcome to come. What do you think really happened to Kobe? I think Kobe, man, might be just hidden, man. He said he wanted to die early. And y'all, look, let me tell y'all this. This is why I dug up on Kobe. All right, so his last tweet was 33644. All right, it's gonna blow your minds. On his memorial service, I want somebody to type in the comments how many people showed up at the memorial service. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna say I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds. What? Dwayne, what to do if you're a family member in the Illuminati? There's nothing you can do. Stay far away from them. The Chinks, the rapper, yeah, Chinks drugs got sacrificed. Young Yoda, I will check that out. What's the difference between belief and faith? I'll get back to that, Tycoon B. Let me see if somebody can answer this. No, it was not 81,000. So it was 33,000. Ah, shit. 33644. It was 33,643 people. So Kobe's last tweet was 33,644 and 33,643 people showed it. It was off by one number. I'm pretty sure somebody was just in the toilet. That is crazy that he typed that and that came up. So many crazy things are popping up about Kobe. I know Cameron posted something of when you add in Kobe Bryant's born his birth year and the year he died, and something. If you add it up, it comes out to 80-24. Everything is just so creepy around that whole Kobe Bryant thing. Kobe Bryant, I'm pretty sure he tucked his, I hate to say it like this, he's pretty sure Gigi really got tucked in, but he didn't want to live with that. So he took himself out of the picture. Because I'm like, if Kobe's on an island, I mean his daughter's on the island, but she could be an actor too. So they all could just be acting. So I'm pretty sure they like on the island. I don't believe that helicopter blew up. I'm pretty sure them other 5 people that was in there, they all tucked in. God rest their soul. And or they soul be active into the afterlife, probably reincarnated somewhere. But I personally feel like Kobe is somewhere still alive. When I hear he's dead, I don't feel it like he's dead. Hey, what is up with this Garnet? What is up with this dude, Carter Watson? Garnet is Goku, remember? What are you talking about? Think about it. Once we expose, we move to war. People join Major for financial reasons. A lot of regular people are in it and hiding it. And here's another thing, man. If you are a person and you join the Masons, you are liable to never get in trouble. If you get put over by the cops, I had a friend of mine, he just joined. He said he'll go to court. He said he'll do this right here. He did like a hand sign. He said he'll do this to the judge, and the judge will throw the case out. He said it's one of the best organizations he's ever joined. He just joined. He's one of my closest friends. But a lot of people join for that reason. And another friend of mine, not friend, is one of my exes. Her father joined, and they helped him out a whole lot. He joined like 50. He's old as hell. Vanessa didn't enlarge Kobe's parents. No, not at all. They did Kobe's parents dirty, bro. Ha ha ha! I'm not about. I just live for Garnet. But who is Garnet? Is Goku and Sonic mixed? What are you talking about? Same thing with Nipsey. When he got shot, I didn't see any blood on his white shirt. Same thing with XXX. I didn't see no blood, and I didn't see no blood on Nipsey. But I knew Nipsey was a Illuminati sacrifice. I knew that for a fact. I knew that when that happened. I'm like, yeah, that just doesn't happen like that. Oh, you call somebody a snitch on Instagram and they pull up on you and shoot you on broad daylight and go to jail. Eric Holder is they like to get a lot of those people from prisons and put a lot of MK Ultra on them, a lot of spells and hypnotizing. People can get hypnotized, right? You know that, right? They hypnotize the hell out. That's why they showed in the movie Get Out, where she would just walk around the little cup and tap it. Oh yeah, here's another thing. Y'all remember in the movie Winter Soldier? Remember when Winter Soldier was chilling and he was out of it, and the dude came in speaking that Russian shit. He was like, God, all that crazy stuff, and then he went back into that mindset. That is real. That is real. When I first said, I'm like, yo, they really got this stuff out there. The Campbell efficient. Damn, oh yeah, the LGBT rainbow ain't fixed. I seen a rainbow today in the sky, and it was the same red at the top, purple at the bottom. I don't know rainbow. I think when I see a rainbow, I only see a few colors. I only see like red, blue, yellow, and green. I don't even see all them colors, man. But their flag is really talking about your chakras. Your chakras purple. I can't go through it. I know it's like purple, green, no yellow and red at the bottom. I know, but that's what it really is mimicking, not the actual rainbow. I went to an interview once for a Masons. You seem pretty cool. Much respect to you. Yeah, I'm a chill dude. I'm real chill. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be trying. People be coming in calling me all types of names. I'll be like, I used to get back at them, but I'm like, man, ain't no point in me wasting the energy talking about your mama, man. Because I be want to talk about your mama for real. Like, you come and call, you liable to get anything. Tycoon B, what you mean by diplomatic immunity? XXX was the made-up modern-day Jesus. Ash Death. You have to elaborate on that. Do you think more athletes will start to get sacrificed just like these rappers? I don't think so. There's too much money in athletes. Okay, see, athletes make money while they're alive. Rappers make money when they're dead. If you're an athlete, I can't make no money off of you if you're dead. Okay, nobody's shoes sells like Jordan's. All right, if Michael Jordan was to die, his shoes would skyrocket. James Harden was to die. Nobody's gonna buy no James Harden shoes. Nobody wears that bullshit. Nobody wears no damn James Hardens. Nobody wearing no Kyries. Nobody wearing them ugly ass Kawhi Leonard shoes. Nobody wearing them ugly ass. Did you know that John Wall had a pair of shoes? Nobody wearing them ugly ass shits either. So as an athlete, we got to keep you alive. We got to keep you healthy so we can make as much money off of your rapper Most of these rappers are worth more dead than alive. Like Pop Smoke, his streams went up 397%. His streams. So every year on the day of his death, they're going to make money off his album sales and his streams every year on the day of his death. So rap, and then look, Tupac still sells money. You know, I still think Tupac's alive, but he's quote unquote dead. So now they can make money off him residually. Biggie, and then there's no where the rest of his royalties that they're not sending to the family. Then they had these shitty contracts. So there's basically killing what there. Any shitty contracts, no royalties, no publishing, no masters. The label owns everything. So now we kill you, make money off of you. But I don't think they're ever going to sacrifice an athlete because we need you alive. What are we going to make money off? Your jerseys. We're going to make money off jersey sales. No, we need you on the court to sell tickets and to sell this other stuff. Like, nobody's buying nobody's jersey. Like, if like when Kobe Bryant died, Nike took all his shoes off the store. Because guess what? Kobe Bryant shoes can now sell for $400 now. They can do a whole next year. I can predict this, and this is an easy prediction. And next year there's going to be, even sometime this year, but next year on Kobe Bryant's death, there's going to be a Kobe Bryant sneaker release, and it's going to sell out. Kobe Bryant's jersey been the number one selling jersey. All Laker apparel has been selling out crazy. Athletes, only a few athletes are worth more dead than alive, but almost every rapper is worth more dead because when a rapper dies, it brings a lot of light onto it. Okay, like I never heard a Nipsey Hussle song on the radio. Never. Nipsey Hussle was that's why people saying he was a legend. I'm like, how? I'm pretty sure on LA he's a legend, but I'm saying you hear about Lil Wayne everywhere, even outside of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? People all across the world knew about Biggie. So here in little small North Carolina, I never heard a Nipsey Hussle song, even after he died. But guess what? When he died, he was playing a little bit. I hear him a little more often now, a little bit more. Never heard him beforehand. So rappers are worth more dead than alive. That's just how it is. You know, we can even Lil Peep. I never heard a Lil Peep song, but I guarantee they can make a lot of money off of them. And then, you know, they're never going to get paid back. Yo, good question. You think LeVar Ball's with them boys, and could he be a handler in training? I think he already is a handler, and I do think LeVar Ball's now with them boys because he got really rich out of nowhere. And LeVar Ball got a lot of power, you know, start his own company. So I feel like they don't like him because he go against the grain, but I think he follows to the code. You get the rappers immortalized after they pass. Why do Christians believe chakras in the third eye is evil? Here's the thing about religion. Religion wants to keep you like this. Hey, don't you go out that way, don't you go out that way. If we start learning about spirituality and open our third eyes and learn about our chakras and all the stuff, humans have the potential to go to different dimensions, you know. We only use 10% of our brain, you know, and so you got a genius out there who's making all types of apps and iPhones, and he's only using 10% of his brain. If we do, because we're really like godly beings. What I mean by godly beings, we have a lot of power. How you think you can speak stuff into existence? How you think you can be talking about somebody and summon them? And if you look at your body, it matches everything on the earth, like your lungs, like the trees, the spire in your hand, like, you know, what's it like? What I'm thinking of, like hurricanes and shit. Like everything about you looks like the whole world. Like your nervous system, your skeleton look like lightning, all this stuff. So humans have a lot of power. Your words are very, very powerful. The way you speak, the way you talk. I did a paper on the power of words. So they try to downplay our power to keep us from going to that level. They like the people who are in control know what they have to do to stay in control. And if people started meditating and learning about chakras and all this other stuff, eating healthy, eating clean, we'll be living longer. The world would be at a lot more peace. We'll start reaching into different levels of our mind. Remember that movie, The Man Who Stared at Goats, where they can move stuff in their mind? That was actually a real CIA project where they was getting people to try to move stuff in their minds. And I think it went about in the wrong way, but humans can actually do that. There was actually folklore and old tales of people building whole cities with their minds. So, of course, they have to speak on that stuff and say, hey, it's the devil, it's evil, so you will stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about if we did witchcraft on the regular. There'd be a lot of people knocked off and tucked in if you did witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can summon and conjure a lot of stuff up with witchcraft, and they try to keep you away from it because there's a spiritual world out there, whether we like it or not. And we know a lot about this physical, but we never want to tap into that spiritual because it's told to be evil. And that's why I said when I opened my third eye up and I tried to, man, I seen a bunch of crazy shit. And I'm never getting them images out my brain, man. Even at night, like I said, man, at one time I went to sleep and I felt like this invisible being just hopped on me. And I went to like a sleep paralysis. And I told you, I think I told the story before, but I spun around the room and I felt my soul leave my body, man. Like crazy stuff like that can happen. All right, a whole lot of stuff came in. Let me see if I can read all this. A whole lot of people can't start a comment. All right. The Tyson fight was a thrown fight. Man, Deontay Wilder got knocked. He got the brakes beat off of him. I don't think that stuff was thrown. You don't just throw a fight and get beat up. There's no way I get beat up. Go watch a Bob Sapp fight. Bob Sapp throws all his fights, okay? Explain the third eye. Young Yoda. You never seen the eye of horse? That little symbol? That's actually in your head. So when you cut your brain in half, your pineal gland makes that. It's almost like a gland that opens up, but we keep it weak by all the stuff we do, watching a lot of TV, unhealthy eating. Yes, this is something that has to be powered up. I got to do a whole other video on that and going in there. Jay Stone, I had my third eye open. What did you see? That's the devil's third eye. I don't think it's the devil's third. I really feel like I don't know. I'm gonna open mine up, but I'm gonna be, man. I might be with my boy King J, man. It might be, you see some crazy stuff, boy. Crazy stuff that you might not be ready. How about Matt Miller? Matt Miller, Edison Torres. Matt Miller was Ariana Grande's sacrifice. Jay Stone on Ready for War. My brother, Jay Stone, you do not want to go to war with these guys, all right? You do not want to see you do not want problems with these people. I understand you feel like you're ready, but you're going to get tucked in before they even read you the bedtime story. Matter of fact, you're going to be tucked in before 7:30 at night. You're going to bed very early. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be no milk before bread, no for bed. You're not going to be eating no dinner. You're going to get tucked in so fast, you're not even going to know you will sleep. You're like, damn, this bed is comfortable. They're going to tuck you in, read you a bedtime story, kiss you on your forehead, all that good stuff. If we go to war with them, they got robots, they got clones, they got MK Ultra Delta Manchurian candidates, they got all types of weapons, they got lasers, they got vibration, like these little vibrating thing they can point at you and melt you. You know what I'm saying? Shake your whole body up. They can make you explode. They got nukes. They got tanks. They got drones. They got dogs, all types of animals. They got souped up steroid animals. The super soldier serum is real. The Captain America serum, that's real. That's real. They actually got a serum. Bulk up. That's real. The Bane serum, that's real. They got all that. How are we going to beat that? How? There is no beating that. Now, I understand you saying you're ready for war, but think about that and you say, hey, let's go to war. When we all go to war, man, I feel like we'll win because we got more numbers. And sooner or later, the police and the soldiers going to be like, I can't kill my people because we friends with a lot of people. But it's going to be a really bad. We'll win, but it's going to be a big chunk of us taken out. And then also got to look. The United States ain't the only ones with them boys. The rest of the world is down with them boys. All the United Nations, all the nations in the United Nations. Only people went down with them boys. I think even Kim Jong-un, these people say North Korea, the dictators ain't. They down with them, but they ain't down with them. You know what I'm saying? They outsiders. They want to take them guys out too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think South Korea, I think they're like the last ones. But I know he tied with them. He cool with them. So what I'm saying is, so we say we go to war with the United States, a civil war. Now we're going to get invaded. Because now, look, our defense is down. Even though we don't have no resources over here, but we're going to guess what? We got the working dumb American, which is the most valuable piece of gold on the planet. The working dumb American will put think about how much money an American spends. Your car payment, your light bill, food, clothes, bullshit, apps. You spend and give out so much. So now, look, once we go to war with the United States, say we win, we get invaded. Now we got to fight a whole other country. China takes over. Now we working for them. Now they got us doing that. Like, it's a whole long thought out process. I'm like, yo, how could we even really stop this? And I'm like, I really think we're stuck in it. I think we're too far deep into it because there's way too many individuals stuck watching TV, don't want to believe this stuff is real, don't even want to even ask questions, don't even want to even give a thought about it. Like I go to my a relative of mine and I speak this crazy stuff to them. They look at me like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know about this. They don't want to look at loose change and watch and know that 9/11 was fake and staged. So we're too much of a slave to electricity and our lights. Who wants to go and live off the grid? You tell that to any kid right now, let's go live outside. No, that's why they're making us more spoiled, more dependent on technology. That's why they're bringing out 5G. They're pumping out this 5G, which is very dangerous. It's really gonna mess up. It's really gonna make it where our pineal gland will never open up because it's sending out waves. You gotta look. There's a billion waves. The sun sends ultraviolet waves. You got radio waves all through the air, gamma rays, and so this 5G is gonna be pumping out other waves like the Wi-Fi from my router, sending waves to this phone, sending waves out. So the 5G is going to get pumped out, and once the 5G comes, smart cars will be smarter because now it can pick up on the waves quicker. So now it can pick up what's going on around it. We're going to be more dependent on technology. That's why they want us more dependent on technology. So it's what we're not really going to want to fight. We don't want to do anything. We just want the government to take care of us. So, man, think about that. I know I got off topic, but really think about that before you say, hey, man, I'm ready to go to war. Like, I'm ready to go to war too, but I know what that's going to come with. And I already know as soon as I step outside, it's tucked in time. It's sleep time. How you feel about the movie Us Believe in Conan? That comes from Edison Torres. Don't use sunscreen or get vaccine, guys. Jay Stone, no, it's not. Believe in yourself. Do you believe the world is flat? I do believe the world is flat. 9/11 was a gold heist. The sun is super healthy for us. Tell yourself I'm immune. So let me read what they're saying. We have to move fast before they bring in martial law. Yes. If you try to start a revolution and go to war with them, they'll know about it from the start. Takes more than believing and takes months and years. Open your body takes a full deep. I'm just reading. This comes from my boy Devin, the Bart Simpson logo. Open your third eye takes a full detox from the body, full concentration on your true desire. Facts. All this fake, whatever you say in your mind is real. Jay Stone, you that dude, man. You gotta start talking, man. We need a visual, man. We need you to do a channel or something. You speaking that real. What about missing people? This comes from Young PTV. Where you been at, man? You coming and going. What about the missing people? Do you think they're selling human meat in stores? I wonder sometimes. Too many people missing. They're missing people. They taking it for testing, organ harvesting. Organs sell very high. The elite get their organs first. David Rockefeller had like 3 heart transplants before he died. What are they doing? What else could they be possibly doing with the organs? Cloning. They get the organs and clone with them. Like I said, do a lot of different tests on them. They do a lot of stuff with them bodies, man. And human meat in the food. I'm starting to believe it's human meat. Cause I gotta look. 7 billion people on the planet. That's a lot of meat and burgers going around. How many McDonald's? They killing that many cows, and they killing that many chickens, and they killing that many pigs. Y'all, we might be eating zebra meat. You know what I'm saying? We might be eating hyena meat. You know what I'm saying? I think they putting dog, all that stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of cows to be killing and raising. Like, so it's a constant like cycle of make a cow, kill it. Billions of cows and chickens get killed every year. That's why I've been meeting people. They be like, oh, don't kill that dog. I'm like, yo, just because it's a domesticated animal, they kill animals every day, billions of them. So I'm starting to think, man, we might be eating squirrel meat. We don't know what the hell we're eating because it's so many. There's a billion McDonald's out there. There's a billion. Not a billion. There's thousands of McDonald's out there pushing out burgers. Look how many burgers get ate on a regular basis. Like, they might put all type of stuff in that meat, man. My son is, this comes from She Is Melanin. My son is 2 and he hasn't got any vaccines. Damn. Where'd it go? You should delete it. You create your own illusion. That's fact. Humans are very powerful. Earth is flat and geocentric for sure. You're right. I don't trust the food. This comes from Young PTV. I don't trust the food in the grocery store. They always got these recalls. I feel like they're poisoning our food. They got chemtrails killing the plants. Okay, this comes from Tycoon B. Tycoon B, man, start your channel, man. You know a lot, man. You're a smart dude, man. Not your mind, but your spirit, which is higher aspect of your mind. That's the best way to think. It's not thinking at all. What's your opinion on CERN? They say some serious stuff is going down in there. Yo, CERN, we need to just blow that place up. I hate to say it like that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hypothetically speaking, we need to blow that place up. You know what I'm saying? We need to get rid of that place. They are doing some crazy. They are bringing in demons. They are opening up dimensions and bringing in other stuff. Go look up. I want everybody to go on Google right now and Google China sees a city in the sky. There's a city that people in China took a video of, and there's a city in the sky. Go look up the red line that they seen in Iraq. And when all that Trump missile crisis stuff was going on, they did all that to distract y'all. That they was actually bringing in stuff from other dimensions. Like, there's all these lights that was going around the world just coming out the sky. These little spirits and these things from these other dimensions, they bringing them in here, and they coming in here messing with our world, our planet, and putting out all this crazy stuff, you know, putting these crazy thoughts in our minds and all this other stuff, man. CERN is doing some real stuff, and they can wipe people out. That's why they got this Mandela effect stuff going on. They messing around with black matter, the God matter. They is messing around with atoms, man. Like CERN, man, and they got that Shiva, that demon, what's that little thing? Shiva in front of they building. Yeah, I don't like CERN, bro, for real. Cause I used to work for Chick-fil-A. I used to work for when it was CHIK. I seen that. I worked for there a year and a half. And fuck Ben too, man. He's a bitch. But came in, I seen it every day, CHIK. And I kept my uniform in my closet. And when I seen that CHIK, I'm like, it ain't CHIK. I got a uniform in my closet. I went in my closet, y'all. The same uniform that I had in 2014. I pulled the uniform out in 2017. It says CHIK. CERN did that. If they can do stuff like that, CERN, I'm telling y'all, man, we have to really start standing up to these people. Say, hey, y'all, stop. We don't want this. We didn't want 5G. Why we need 5G for? My internet speed is 5. It's fine. You know, I can watch all the stuff that I want perfectly fine. So, yeah, man, that's CERN. This Maz Morty, Dwayne, do you feel scared speaking about this in your village? Like someone might be watching you out of YouTube. No, I don't feel scared at all. My spirit tells me I'm perfectly fine. I listen to my intuition, and it's telling me not to worry about anything at all. You need to worry about getting these bills paid and fixing things with your family. That's my spirit's telling me to do. Pay your bills, fix things with your family, focus on your goals, get yourself in shape. I'm not worried about none of this stuff. This stuff on YouTube, I'm not. There's so many truthers out there. They got so many of us to tuck in. I'm sure I'm the last one. I'm pretty sure they watching me, you know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. The most people that do this don't show their face. They don't show their face. Most people. I think the people that really do it is Young Pharaoh. He does a lot of breaking down. I know they don't like him. Young Pharaoh. What's my boy name? Professor Griff. They really try to get Professor Griff too. They try to tuck him in too. But no, I'm not worried at all. They had that face sacrifice prank over at CERN. It was weird. Yeah, I don't like CERN. How do you spell that? Tay, what you need me to spell? Because I think I was talking and I forgot. Is it true the Illuminati HQ is below the Denver airport? Yeah, man. I believe they're one of the HQs. I'm telling y'all, man, they have whole cities, man. These elites have entire cities to put in the ground. That's why they put in that movie, Us. They showed y'all, like, people were living on the ground. Like, they put that in that movie for a reason so y'all can, like, thinking. There's whole cities underground. What about the light in the sky you saw on one of your videos? Oh, you talking about when I was sitting down and the light flashed and the star came down looking like a Mario star? A shooting star? Talking about that one? I don't know what that was. That was creepy, man. I know it was me and my baby mother was sitting down outside in the car. And the whole sky just flashed like a quick like lightning. And the star came down like a Mario star. It looked just like the Mario star. It had a little sparks behind and everything. I'm like, yo, what the heck was that? I went in the house, went to sleep. You gotta, when this stuff happens, you gotta, you can't, there's nothing you can do about it. So you just gotta go to sleep on it. I'll be having these crazy ass dreams and I be going to different worlds in my sleep. My spirit travel everywhere. I just wake up, go to sleep, bro. I remember one time, I was asleep and I was in a bank and this white man came up to me and handed me this piece of paper, and I opened it up and it said, "Talk about Moloch," but it spelled it M-O-L-I-K, like I said Moloch. If you look up the word Moloch, it comes from that word. And I'm like, man, I woke up like, man, you just gotta know this stuff. I done had so many crazy dreams where it's like demons and all type of stuff, but you gotta wake up, just gotta go about your business, man. You gotta act like nothing happened. You just gotta like, you see, can't let that stuff. Eddie Torres, shouts out to my boy, man. No, Eddie, Geraldo Torres. I'm sorry if I messed your name up. Dwayne, what would you do if you found an entrance into Hollow Earth? I wouldn't walk in by myself. If I found an entrance to Hollow Earth, I'll go in, fuck it. I'll turn my camera on and walk in, fuck it. I'll go in there. I'll walk right down there, camera on, heart gonna be beating, heart gonna be just, oh shit, Hollow Earth, you know what I'm saying? And then guess what? Whenever I'm trying to hide, I'm just going straight. I'm like, I ain't gotta be here. I can go to Hollow Earth, you know that, right? People think I'm crazy. I'm gonna pill out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna do it. They took our stuff and reversed it all. I'm telling you, Jay Stone, you need to start your channel, man. You talking out here. If Earth is flat, how do we have day and night? Y'all, I can't answer none of the questions about flat Earth. You know why I believe the Earth is flat? Because since I was 5, I never believed I was on a spinning ball. Never believed it. I'm like, how is it that we're spinning and we don't feel we're spinning? And then I started looking into it. Like I used to know about how day and night. Basically, how day and night works. You got a flat surface right here, right? This is the flat surface. This is the sun, right? So the sun's over you right now. When the sun comes over here, he's way out the way, so it gets dark. Then he circles back around, back light. So that's how you have day and night with the flat Earth. Best way to explain it. But my personal opinion, since I was a kid, I never believed I was on a flat Earth, and not a round Earth, and never felt like I was spinning. If we're spinning and there's astronauts, why don't they get thrown out the way? Gravitational pull sounds very dumb to me. So there's something so big that it has a gravitational pull. Why don't mountains have gravitational pulls or anything else? And then why don't we never see satellites in front of the sun, in front of the moon? Are satellites behind the moon? Why don't we never see them? As a kid, I just never believed it. And when I grew up, I started reading on flat Earth. I'm like, oh, I believe it's flat. I believe Earth is flat. I mean, people want to say, it is what it is, but if you look at a planet into its telescope, it looks like water, like a snowflake. It doesn't even look like a planet. So how do you even get these pictures, these detailed pictures of these planets? It blows my mind. Live stream and bring us with you into Hollow Earth. I mean, I'm going straight to Hollow Earth. And I'm going to be picking up females like, hey, baby, want to see something cool, trying to go to Hollow Earth? She's like, Dwayne, you always on some stupid stuff. Ain't no Hollow Earth. I'm like, baby, I know what the interest at. I'm going to be flexing with Hollow Earth. I'm like, yeah, girl, see, walk inside here. This is a Hollow Earth right here. She's like, I'm not going in no cave. I'm pretty sure I couldn't bring no sisters to do that because they're going to be like, I'm not going to Hollow Earth. I'm not going in that cave, nigga. Who you think I am? So I'm pretty going to have to get a Becky. I know Becky going to be down. As soon as I pull up, I'm like, hey, I got that Hollow Earth. You got that interest. Becky going to be down. She's like, oh, my God, Dwayne, you have a Hollow Earth. I want to see it, So I'm gonna be flexing. If I knew what the Hollow Earth interest, I'm gonna flex. Like I'm gonna have me a little crib down there. I'm not paying no rent. Cause I'm just like, hey, I'm moving out my house. Nobody knows about this. Hell yeah, I'm going straight to Hollow Earth, but I'm gonna be flexing. I'm gonna see if I can get a sister down there. Cause like Kyrie Irving once said, he believed in the Earth. I was thinking like, why would he say that? He's down with them boys too. Yeah, Kyrie's down with them boys, man. Kobe Bryant had a cartoon where he was like a wizard. And he dropped a book about him being a wizard and a witch. Kobe Bryant's a witch. He was a Luciferian. And he was going to bring Kyrie and Giannis into this whole little world. And Kyrie's down with him. He get a lot of flack. People don't want you talking about flat Earth. That's something they don't want you talking about. They not what you're talking about flat Earth. Why are you covering one eye your last video before that, rolling your eyes on talking about God in your other video screenshot? Pink Fantasy Hero will answer both of those questions. Okay, so this is called Illuminati Talk, and I was just being funny, like, hey, what can I do for my thumbnail? Because I think all my thumbnails are corny. Like, it's just me in the face, like, I think they're all corny. So I'm like, well, it's Illuminati Talk. Let me do something Illuminati. So I did this right here and took the picture. It was nothing serious. And when I did the Jesus Talk, I just get tired of talking about religion. Talking to a Christian who's deep into believing that they don't want to even think outside their box. So it it really annoys me talking about that. People want to ask about my beliefs. It's almost like talking about transgenders and LGBT. I hate talking about that too. So when I took that picture about Jesus talk, I was like, oh, gotta talk about this again, because I really didn't want to do it, but I did it to engage with my subscribers and to get their thoughts on it and to see where they was coming from and to see if we can actually come to an understanding, which you can't. You know, why can't we just agree to disagree? Why is I gotta be this evil person? Like, why just can't you? Like I said, so talking to somebody who's head over heels about Christianity is very hard. It's very frustrating. So that's why I said, and talking about Jesus is just a very touchy topic. It's almost like the same as talking about politics at work. So that's why I have that face on the Jesus Talk. And the whole, I'm not an Illuminati. I'm not down with them boys. I did that picture because I was bored. I was going to do Illuminati Talk today, and I was going to take another picture. I was going to do this right here. But I'm like, I don't want nobody coming out and saying, let me explain this before I do that. And you know what I'm saying? Because that's not the first time that I had Illuminati handles in one of my thumbnails. I think the one I did on Dave Chappelle wearing a dress, I was like that. And that's what YouTube picked, this right here. Because I was talking about the Monopoly Man having a monocle, and I did this over my hand, and YouTube picked that as the thumbnail. So, and I left it like that, you know. So that's not the first time I had Illuminati symbolism as a thumbnail. I just did that because it went with the theme of what we're talking about. This is Illuminati talk. We were talking conspiracies. We were talking Illuminati. We were talking crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I took that. Has anyone seen Crazy Bone podcast? Yes, Crazy Bone's down with the boys. He's a good one to watch. I have seen it. What do you really think happened to Fetty's eye, man? I don't know what happened to it, dude. You need to get another one. Do you see Jura's Instagram picture? Who is Jura? I don't know. I have seen Crazy Bone new podcast. He talks about a lot of stuff. And let me tell y'all this. Bone Thugs at one point in time were down with them boys. Eazy-E was down with them boys. He was. Go listen to their second album. They have a lot of demonic stuff in that album. But when the album first plays, it's a creepy voice speaking backwards. That's whenever you see a demon or something, they're gonna be backwards. Their head gonna be turned around, their feet gonna be turned around, they be walking forward. You know, I've seen a few of them. They're creepy as hell, and they speak backwards. They be like blah, 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 that blah blah shit. That the same. You ever seen the show Pickles? How he speaks, that's how they speak, and it's real creepy. So when the Bone Thug, that's why they do a lot of stuff backwards. That's why Baphomet is all about being backwards. Good is bad, good is bad, and bad is good. They do a lot of stuff in backwards. When you first play that Bone Thugs album, it's a creepy voice speaking backwards. They have a spell on the back of their album that's backwards. You got to read in the mirror. If you read that spell, it will put a curse on you. What happens after the curse, it strictly depends on whatever you have going on in your life currently. But Crazy Bone, all the Bone Thugs try to get out of it. When they start speaking about Jesus and God in their later career, you notice they start having number one hits and stuff. Because they don't want you speaking no positivity. Yes, so yeah, I know that, you know, speaking Christianity it brings a lot of positive stuff. But they don't want you even speaking that stuff. You know, they don't want no positivity out there. You're not about to change up what they established. But they want bad is good and good is bad. You know what I'm saying? So Crazy Bone talking about on his podcast is a real good one. I trust his word because I know he's seen it firsthand. One of Tupac guys who was in the Outlaws recently became a Muslim, and he talked about the group, how the group would bring demons in, and the demon would dictate how they'll move. Okay. 1500 and 1700s there was with you. Okay. Hey, anybody doing that covering their eye, they all Illuminati. Same at Sasha. Our Lakers winning the finals this year. I got them winning. Oh, shouts out to Sasha Hawaii. She in here. Shouts out to her. She in here. I ain't know. That's what's up. Love from Hawaii. I gotta go down there. I want to eat. I don't know if what is this? A cow tongue or something they be cooking down there. They got some good food down there in Hawaii. They be cooking. I gotta go down there and get that. Next time I go, I ain't never been before. When I go, I'm working on my body right now. Get ready to dad bod. I got a dad bod, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to her, man. I'm good. It's happy to see her right there. They're going to win it for Kobe. Did you see Vanessa Bryant during her speech? She had only one eye exposed. No, I didn't see that. I don't think it's cow tongue in Hawaii. I know I was with he was Filipino, man. And he was cooking something. He said, yeah, when you got to cook some of my food, because he just had a regular cookout. He said, next time I cook, I'm going to have like cow tongue and something else or something. I'm like, yo, cow tongue? I never ate that. Okay, the real truth. Sounds like you need a channel. Hey, all y'all, man, y'all all need YouTube channels. All right, man, I'm an hour in. I reached my growth, my goal. We got to 100 people in. Hit the likes for y'all go. Get the likes up. Share this out. I am about to leave. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I was actually on her long night. What time is it? Man. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Then I gotta wash my ass. Do I believe in aliens? I believe in interdimensional beings because the earth is flat. You cannot leave or come into this because of the firmament. But I do believe that there's interdimensional beings, quote unquote aliens. But any last questions? Follow me on my Instagram, p.a.1216. I'm gonna have to get somebody to handle my Instagram. You becoming famous, man. Yeah, I hope so. Get a little bit of fame out there. So I might walk around shit that was at the Wayne McClain TV. Get him. Oh shit, I'm at this pill out running. You know what I'm saying? King James was gay. Okay, we know about that. All right. Well, it's the boy Wayne McClain. Y'all be safe. See y'all next Thursday. I will be dropping some more videos this weekend. I got time to work on them. I'm gonna work on them Sunday. Y'all be straight. Is Ice Cube down with them boys? Yes. I'm gonna kill them. They ain't hurting you. Is the next step to get the StreamYard open. The next step is to get it where I can bring y'all in so I can see y'all face to face. And like I said, even if y'all want to show y'all face, y'all can be like this right here and just talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to expose y'all to all this other stuff that going on. But that's my next one is to get it in, to bring actual guests in so I can interview y'all, talk to y'all, speak to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Touch bases. It's all love over here. I ain't got no issues with none of y'all. Y'all is the best group of people to chat with, talk to y'all, man, an hour out the week. I ain't do that with some of my homies, man. So I really appreciate the love I get from all y'all, man. I'm still thinking of a name we're gonna call this group. You know what I'm saying? The DMT gang. You know what I'm saying? I think the open eye gang is already taken. But we're gonna think of something crazy. But y'all be safe. Good night. God bless y'all. Y'all take care.